I need some napkins. There they go.
That's it. We good.
Well,
I wish I had that.
We live. We need some
We
light.
are live, man.
We're live. All praises. All praises. Huh?
So what we gonna do? How we gonna do this?
Now, how you want to set it up?
I wanted to show everybody over here, but I wish
we don't have that other camera, the back camera.
We had enough to where we could turn it around.
Yeah, you can turn around. You can see what's going on a little bit, you know.
You know,
Let the people see what's going on.
What is that?
Orange soda. Cause Kel like orange soda.
Very good. Yeah, he did.
How did I know? How did I know? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can see.
Now we just have to get the camera that we had back. The water.
Hey, is there any way to make this bigger, Hezekiah?
What you want to make bigger?
The screen. Yeah. Does that make us full screen?
Should have been down at the bottom, but it don't look like it is. That's just the dashboard coming out. We can close. Alright.
Think that's getting everybody right there?
It looks like it.
Yep.
Have everybody come up. They're like, what's going on with the tree?
I know.
Hey, Salakia Israel, we're gonna get better lighting next time. We got better lighting next time, Israel. It looks like you're getting. Yep.
Water, everybody. Water. Put away your sins and your pride. If you wise, put away your idols, let the T.O.R go viral. Waking up in captivity is all in the Bible. We was once dead, but Christ for survival. Live 6 and 2, he provides you. We gon' give him praise and that's how.
Yeah, spare the moment.
Yeah. Almighty power. Our rock, our shield, our tower. Don't fool y'all, we in the final hour.
I'm glad y'all can make it though.
We gon' give him praise
It's a
and
blessing to be able to make it out here. We've been in the kids in mom's backyard. Mom raised knives. We've been back there. We got a cooler. We got a cooler and just got some drinks in the cooler.
I've been plugging it, huh?
Got my little knife in case I have to come up out of that. One night I was sleeping. And I woke up, and I guess I was dreaming that somebody was rushing, and I woke up like, then,
oh hell no!
I'm like, what's going on out here? And no, I'm like,
I bet Hannah was like, I know this nigga ain't thinking he's still in the military still.
I was sitting there like, I'm like, oh man, that must have been a dream.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm going back to sleep. I'm gonna put my knife right in front of
me. I don't blame you though,
just in case.
When we went to when we was at camp. Man, we had the heaters with us and shit, man. I was like, hey, man. It was a weird situation, too. I still, you got to show me how to use this thing where it ain't no commercials. I still know how to do it. But,
you signed into your account?
Mm-hmm. I think. I mean, yeah, I'm on, the Trees Righteousness account.
It's under your account.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I got it.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, good. How y'all doing? I spoke to y'all. Y'all was busy.
Yeah, you're trying to put the live on.
Y'all doing?
Yes, we are, man. It's a blessing.
See that cake over there? Cake over there on the end.
I'm telling you.
Oh, I put you on it.
No, I'm telling you.
Oh, okay.
You want some? Check it out. Check it out, man.
I don't know who got this for me though.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Come together this thing. I already got a little bit of orange.
Oh, I bet.
What you want, King? I got
I mean,
somebody here like you, so I can do it.
You can?
I have seen it. All these drinks and stuff. Got the drinks die in it already, die and everything.
That's not your ring.
I don't know.
I'm good.
It's ranch. It's ranch. Like, you know. I'll be fine too. But you know how I say I like my stuff. I'm like, I'll be like that dude in the car, that guy in the car.
Way to bring the fruit sample. Oh, yeah. I like the T.O.R.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, man? You want to rebuild?
More pizza or chicken?
It's me. Can I get more sprinkles?
I'll do that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm more of a drink.
Looking at
in the cooler, baby. It might not be
what it
no.
was.
I found one.
I'm proud, either Mike, that
Oh,
he
yeah.
said he said he was homosexual. He said he hated homosexuals, but then he was proud about being born.
You still got ice?
Yeah, actually, I saw that.
Was it you that sent that?
I don't know.
Was it somebody sent that?
I saw it on Twitter. It might have been me because I definitely seen it.
I was like, he was like, yeah. He said, so you don't believe you don't like homosexuality because it's in the Bible. He's like, it's in Leviticus. He's like, yeah. He said, you know what? He said, you like eating pork? Yeah, I eat a lot of it.
Right. Dude didn't even say no. He was just like.
He said, that's in Leviticus. How you get to pick and choose what laws you want to keep?
Right. That's what they do. Tithing. Tithe, but none.
When I learned about that, man, my heart sunk into my stomach.
What tithing?
I'm like, all this money on is wasted,
Man. And felt bad when you couldn't give it.
right? And you ain't even supposed to have it. I'm like, y'all wicked. And y'all just keep on teaching it throughout the earth. No, look at and they make people don't pay their bills. That they know that the Most High bless them with money to pay, and they come short on their bills because they gotta pay their tithe, so that you can keep the church open. Boy, you better get back like biblical days. You better start lighting some lamps.
I know it. Now it draws you to hate the Most High more because you can't pay your bills like I did. You supposed to be doing pay your tithes. Yeah. So now I ain't got nothing.
Actually, that's the wicked pastor. Right, putting you in those situations. Like, there's a church we were going to, and the people was like, we tired and everything. Now we need help with our bills. And they're like, well, you have to send us some of your pay stub.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're supposed to help the people. Not worry about what they pay. You see them in here every Sunday. They give, so they can't give no more. And then when they lights about to be off, and they ask the church for help, you ain't there.
Yeah, they gotta go through all this.
That make me an atheist.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That make me an
That
atheist.
happened to me. We was been going to church for years, and I was about to go to school. Somebody was like, "Ask your church; they'll give you a scholarship or whatever. They'll give you some money towards it, whatever." I asked my church, now they gave me $500. $500, like, you know what I mean, compared to them. Yeah, and then they was like, you know, it was so many hoops and shit you had to jump through. I was like, yeah, it's crazy. I'm like, you done throw me to diapers.
Yeah, that 500 ain't nothing. You know what I mean? All the money we done gave.
I'm appreciative
And I was
for
a
it.
kid.
Like I'm appreciative for it, but that ain't gonna get you nowhere.
No.
Maybe a couple books.
You can, man. Yeah, that ain't shit.
I believe that.
That's why this thing is so beautiful, because it's fresh. You know what I mean? And it's telling you ain't gotta do that. This is the real rest. You know what I mean? But you ain't gotta do that. You ain't gotta do what they're telling you. Follow that stuff. Follow the Lord. You can rest in that.
Thought we was doing something for the Most High.
No. He was still merciful to us.
Sure,
We were half stepping. Not even half stepping.
yeah.
But like we took a nap and then woke up for a second. Like, oh yeah, tired.
Yeah. Sometimes people just think if they just give, you ain't even gotta do it. You just give, go to church and give, you straight. Walk out of there, you think
They so that they covered everything now.
Like, man, they really believed in that alms, like it's delivered from sin.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They took that literally. Like, oh, I'm putting my money out here. I can definitely. I ain't got to worry about that. We go to the gate, slide Peter, a cool grand, and I'm in. It don't work like that. You're gonna come to that gate and the bouncer's gonna have his list. I'm like, who? Nah.
Nigga ain't nowhere on there.
Nowhere.
You outside the gates. Like, what? But I tired every Sunday.
That'll be a sad feeling,
man.
You do. Hey, would you make me a piece of that one of them cakes over there? Come here, little butt. Hey, we ain't got no money. Well, in the house.
The pastor told me all I had to do is give. And that was sowing the seed, and I get 100-fold when I get to the kingdom. Now he lied to me.
Right. That nigga out there with you. You passed him on the way and you ain't noticed him. That nigga crying though.
Pastor in the sackcloth outside. No more than that like that is for you. You got the sackcloth.
Right with him out there.
That's sad. Ain't it though? How long we been asleep and then to wake up and know you ain't doing nothing.
And all this gotta come by years of trauma. It takes time. That's what especially with our people, man. They not just, like. I don't like to get them. So merciful to us, we don't even
Conversation with her cousin. I don't hate. The real thing dropped every precept that said, hey. And he like, what?
Still won't do it. Still won't accept it.
He loved the sinner, just not the thief.
Yeah, they always remember that, don't they? So I don't have much sin I do.
But it tells you clearly in the New Testament and Hebrews 10, willfully sins. That's no more sacrifice. So guess what? It's like it. You sinned, and he's like it. You didn't know. I can block that. I can lie to it. Like it. You doing it again, and you know it's wrong. Nah, I gotta leave that in.
Right.
That's the balance. I remember when I had some. Like when I first came in the truth, man, the Most High was testing me. He like, this girl wants you to come on over. Like
yeah, my butt done went like yeah, we hanging out with her and her cousin. And I'm chilling in the house with them. They get late. They're like, oh, we just gonna go to sleep. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm about to go to sleep. I'm like, I'm trying to drive. But then the spirit like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, she's like, dang. And then we all go to sleep. I said, it's a test, Lord. It's a test, Lord.
Put yourself in that situation.
I was like, yeah, I was just hugged. I was like, yeah, and she kept doing it. Man, I was like, just act like you sleep. Just act like you sleep. And I left in the morning like, hey. I'm like, yeah, because that could have been terrible.
Yeah.
She did come out. I think it was like a couple of days later. She wanted, I was like, yeah, I hit her up like, let's chill. She's like, nah, I'm not here drinking with you. I said, oh, let me come through. You don't want to come through. What do you mean? You don't want to come through. I was like, I know what that means. You chill with some other dudes. You don't want to chill. I'm like, yeah. She's like, you didn't do the job. Somebody else gonna do it.
Yeah, you know how that is.
Yeah,
That's probably the best thing for you. Escape.
Exactly. He made a way for me to escape like it's hell James. He made a way he could go back to sleep. I think the most high. Yeah, he got me out a lot of stuff. Foolish. My boy called me from I said, we got to put it to work. I said, we got to put it to work. Food got to put it. I'm like, you need me a full food? What's going on? What's going on? I'm like, he gave me like, let's do this. And then the spirit was like, you don't need to put yourself in that.
Right.
You don't need nothing. I'm trying to get you straight. I'm like, I'm trying to get you straight. What you doing? And I'm like, yeah, that's right. I don't need to go. My boy hit me back up. He's like, I was good now. We good now. All right, that's a great situation with your cousin. Yeah, and I was like,
That's almost gone. Hey, I was almost gone with that. I was just Lord save me from that. I was on the highway. I just got in prison. Show your parents no, we don't want to know you don't sound to have the song, and I crucified the flesh, so I've been had the cross. All I want to do is put these chains on these sides. All I want to do is tell my people to keep them out. Ride lifestyle and walking fringes with all of a sudden, that last moment, he called me.
Eat it, come here. Eat it. Eat it. Come here.
Sunday, people you should make the right. Walking through the valley in the shadows, don't forget you in. Heard the hate Sakari, yeah,
I already had.
I said, man, I said, I go after street. We going right when I said that.
Watch out, Eden. Watch out for the camera.
I called him. I was like, dude, I got to do it. He got pulled over. That could have been it. That was it. They wasn't gonna tell. I couldn't have told them in the car. Wait a minute, man. I'm an Israelite. I'm over here teaching you. Let's get your ass out.
Right.
Let's go.
Yeah, we all right. Like,
Get your ass out. We don't care.
What do you
They want this thing? Huh?
No, you.
Yeah.
I can be able to see.
Read it.
No, I'm like,
Okay.
I'm gonna do. Pass these out too.
Okay. Oh, you done made. Okay. All right.
This book I wanted to show. You see where it said the father of lies and everything?
Yeah.
So we're gonna split this with everybody. Let's see. Hold on. Got a couple of them. And a couple of these that's in the book. And this right here. See, these people need to know what that means. Right? Now, when the book we're gonna read, we're gonna show you that the black man that's in this book right here, Greece. We're gonna pull it out. We're gonna break this thing down. We're gonna show them that he was over the Greece army. Go to this right here, and this is past this out. Let them see some of the ancestors in Rome, Italy, whatever you want to get. We was all there. We're gonna clear the cause thing today. All right,
Just let me know, and I'll hit record. Okay.
yeah,
Cash out this food real quick.
Hey,
At a night.
can I have my
Come on, man.
There's some more to give out. They need some more. I don't know if they probably need some more. If they need some extra, they need some extra.
Oh, mommy, want me to get the book? Everybody got one?
Yes, sir.
That's how you got the verses on the kick out to you, right? On your phone, you can pull it. It's like,
I can pull anything. My phone will
there
record.
you go. No, yeah, we can use.
But I got
Hold on.
Judy,
I got.
because I can see over here with the light.
You can.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, if you can, I probably have to.
Yeah.
Okay. All you need is this.
Let me know
A couple of things.
Everybody got one of these?
As long as you can see.
Take the word from God. Yeah, I can see.
Oh.
I got pretty good night vision. Once I can do here, I can see a light. I can see that light over there. Hey, you got any more of those Bates ones and Bravado ones?
Let's see what else we got.
We got the herd.
Yeah, see what's left tonight. I didn't get a chance to get so much of them because last minute Rita Mike's looking at me in the office and stuff, man. I had a sneak. I think it's just all anyway.
It's all good. Come on.
They can share it.
Okay. No pressure. No pressure. Pass them around the one.
I just wanted them to see and understand what we're going to read. We're going to prove to them Negroes in the ancient Europe, right? So we can understand what Paul, when he went to Rome, who he was talking to, right? Oh, that's nice. Y'all need that? Yeah,
I need that. Okay, y'all. We'll do a quick little lesson, y'all. Chief, what's the title of your lesson?
What we're going to be reading in from this book that I have order outline. One thing you need to understand and know is that the enemy is not going to teach you who you are. Right. The Bible says, "Study to show thyself approved." So we have to go and retain our history that has been stolen from us, right? So there's been a lot of confusion about the Jews and the Gentiles. There's a lot going on saying that when Paul was in Rome, he was for the Romans because he was in Rome. We're going to kill that lie and paganism tonight because of this book right here is going to break down and show you our ancestors were in Rome, Europe, the Dark Ages. That was them back in the day, right? And this book is going to prove and show you, and we're going to pull the precepts that go along with the writing in this book to show you. It's going to tell you how they changed the face of the Most High and His Son. That's in this book. It's going to show you that, right? The so-called enemy, the white man, he ain't going to show you this or teach you this. But one thing about the enemy, he will always write a record of himself to show his empowerment. But what he failed to realize that was soon enough in the last days, there was going to be a great awakening, that the Lord would allow us to come back, get these scripts and everything, and look at them, man, and find out who we really are, right? So let's break this thing down about Rome to show you that there was our people out there living in that as slaves, as warriors. You're going to read about one of them that was at the top of the order, right? You don't hear this around the world. They don't tell you these things. They put them in a book because they know niggas don't read, right? So let's pull this book out real quick. It's called The Nature Knows No Color Line, right? This is very edifying, right? Great information, man, especially a tool for our people, right? Because one thing is for sure, man, they put all this information in here and figured out, thought one day we wouldn't find out. No, man, we're gonna come for what is ours, what is rightfully ours, right? So no preacher, no pastor going to teach you who you are. Only the Most High is going to send those shepherds, and them shepherds going to feed the lamb and the sheep, which we are doing right here, right? So pay attention, and the things that you got is going to go along because we're going to break it down. As I'm reading, as Cap is reading, and General is speaking these precepts, it's going to go with everything in this book, right?
Everything that's highlighted.
Come. This is the book, Nature Knows No Color Line, Chapter 3. This is true of most ancient times to the present, and contrary to popular belief, as I shall show, Negroes were, in certain areas, abundant. Moreover, whites, especially of the upper classes, were fascinated by them. See, See, they were fascinated about us. Remember, the Lord said there's two nations in your womb. One is going to be greater, right? They were fascinated by us and stuff, man. If you know anything, you do a little research. And we talked about this a while back, Captain. Jeffrey Dahmer made plenty quotes and statements of why he was eating the Negro. He said he wanted to feel and be like them because they are special. See, they won't put that out there, right? Because if you put that out there, we're going to identify, wait a minute, we are them strong people, right? So let's keep going.
Most royal and noble palaces from Sicily to northern Russia had them. Tall, coal-black Negroes of magnificent physique were a feature of the palaces of the Tsars as late as 1917. R.W. Wood, House and Garden, April 1933, tells of the great popularity of Negroes with the noble ladies of England, France, Venice, and Spain.
Check it out. That's everywhere. That's covering the map of Rome, right? Of Europe. It's covering, right? So this is where the confusion come in when everybody go to the book of Romans and say, Paul went to the Gentiles. The Gentiles was not the other nations. It was not the soldiers and the centurions and all of them. This was the lost sheep. This was the northern kingdom of our brothers who walked away and was Hellenized and then took over the customs of Rome, right? So we're reading about them being all these places now been scattered, right? Let's keep going.
Come. When the Negroes came into Europe as conquerors, this appeal is a pure invention of the colonial whites to bind themselves together to further the exploitation of darker peoples.
That exploitation means to overpower, overcome. So they see these dark ages come. This is the dark ages. They knew they was conquerors. They came together and said, we have to overpower them and take them and bend them and bind them, right? This not been told. We got over millions of schools. They don't teach this in schools. You will never see them teach this in schools. You know what's so funny, y'all? Is when we go to the suburbs, you got all kind of schools, 4 or 5 schools, middle school, high schools. But when you come to our place, there's only one school. They don't even invest a building 2 or 3. Why is that? I don't even know if anybody pay attention to that. But it matters. It matters, man. Right? Let's keep going, King.
Come. The Jews also had contemptuous sayings about women, such as, small as an ant, though your husband may be, he nevertheless confers on you rank and dignity.
Did that say Jews?
It did.
Say that again.
The Jews also had contemptuous sayings about women, such as, small as an ant, though your husband may be, he nevertheless confers on you rank and dignity.
So we see in Jews here in this place.
Right.
So how can we get confused about who Paul was sent to? Right? Where's the pastors in them that's going to come to you and tell you, hey, this is who Paul was sent. This was his whole commission. Right? Paul was sent to that northern king, that lost tribes. Right? He was not sent to everybody. This is something they won't teach you or show you. But in fact, emphatically, let's go ahead and get it too. I'll go ahead and give me Romans 1, give me 6, and then give me 1 and 25. Let's keep going out real quick.
From a woman was the beginning of sin, and because of her, we all die. A common saying.
Hold on, I'll say that one more time.
From a woman was the beginning of sin, and because of her, we all die.
Now we know that's in the word of God. Go hold that for me out. Give me Sirach. I believe it's 24. Let me make sure that's what I want. Yeah, give me Sirach 24 and 24.
Is it 25, 24?
Yeah, 25, 24. Yeah.
Yeah, one of
One
them.
member.
Yeah.
This is Sirach, chapter 25, and verse 24. Of the women, Salaki, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die.
Say that again. Read it one more time.
From a woman was the beginning of sin, and because of her we all die.
Something's adding up here. Something's adding up here, man. Right? There's a book here that's not been publicized, globalized, right? Because they have confidence in themselves to place it in a book because they know they ain't going to read. Give them basketball and football, that'll keep them occupied, right? If you want to be smart, we got to learn to read so we can come back to our true selves and understanding. That way it becomes easy to read the word of power. It all starts making sense, right? Let's keep going.
It says, throughout Christian Europe, generally, woman was considered an evil, an enemy of faith. A common saying was, woman is the gateway to hell. In the matter of religious prejudice, Christians were thrown to the lions in Rome.
We know that's true. We know the story of Daniel and the lions.
Right? When the Christians came to power, they tortured not only non-Christians, but other Christians.
Read that again. I'm hearing Christian. Hold on. Let's make sure we see that in. Because today a lot of people don't understand what that term means when it says Christian. It only means a follower of the most of Yahushua. Here you will see Christians tortured and killed.
Right. But we know those are black folks. If we go to Acts 11, it tells you that they were first called Christians in Antioch. And then Acts 13 tells you those same people, they were black. They was called nigger. You know what I mean? So we know these are black people that was being fed. They weren't just regular people.
It sure wasn't.
Let me keep on going. Henry VIII, head of the Protestant Church of England, sent over 70,000 Catholics and other Christians to the stake.
Woo. So is that saying that these Catholic churches have set up this? It's sent to us over 70-something thousand. A lot of folks didn't know that. You understand why the church has a 503(1)(c) tax-free? People don't know that.
Right.
They don't get they tax-free. How much of this great news and understanding will deliver and set our people free from that paganism that they are missing out on? Right? Let's go.
Come on. Mary, a Catholic, burnt or beheaded even more Protestants. The Jews in Europe were hounded, harassed, massacred. In Spain, a Jew who had carnal intercourse with a Christian woman, though she were a prostitute, was killed.
Wow. Massacre, persecuted, killed. Think about that. A Christian prostitute. How does that work? Our praises, man, to the Most High, man. These last days, He allowing us to wake up to the truth and come back to the true purpose of His calling. Right?
Come. Reading on. Prejudice against Negroes and Negroids did not develop, even though the latter came in at times as invaders. In spite of diligent research, I have been able to find only one passage in which invading blacks are called a cursed race.
Only one verse. Did it say cursed race? Only one? Read that again.
Yeah.
Come. In spite of diligent research, I have been able to find only one passage in which invading blacks are called a cursed race.
Now, we're going to talk about that. Give me 28. This guy said of all the passages he can see that he called the blacks, y'all a cursed race. Well, you got that right. When you turn around and see us breaking the laws and everything, of course we curse, because the law put the curse on us.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't put it on anybody else, right? Let's read what that is, curse, because he said he's seen the cursed race, right? That the blacks, the Negroes, right?
This is Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and all his statutes, which I command thee this day, and all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
all these curses. And this man said the Negroes is the curse race, right? How much more will this set our people free if they understand how to do precept upon precept and understand how to get our history back by digging deep, showing yourself approved by the Most High, and showing that you truly love, that you're willing to seek Him. This is how you seek the Most High, man. This is how you do it, right? You got to seek for truth because Yahweh said, the truth shall set you free.
That's right.
They don't understand that though. You know what they think when they hear that truth, man? They thinking all I got to do is keep those 10 commandments to the best of my ability and continue to go into buildings and everything. And the Most High is going to bless me. You understand? I'm seeking Him. This is how you seek Him, to kill that root that's been rooted up in you since the day that you was born and started walking on the face of this earth by the enemy who has stripped you of everything and broken you down and told you you ain't nothing but a coon, a wetback. Nigga, that's all you are. Took our place and not understanding that God's people are above every race on the face of the earth.
That's right.
Let's keep going, man.
Come, reading on. Negroes were first worshipped in Greece and Rome. White masses bowed down to black deities.
Say that one more time. I don't think they understand that, right? But we're going to help you understand it. Say it real slow. Read it for them again.
Come. Negroes were first worshipped in Greece and Rome. White masses bowed down to black deities.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Captain General, but that sounds like what's going to happen again in a future prophecy when He said your kings come bending at the knee. They were bowing to them. These are your so-called white bowing before them.
Right.
This part of history right here, man, is so dominant. Why you think a lot of people don't even know it's available? They don't publicize that. They're not going to show that globalized that all around the world. They don't want us to wake up at all to understand that they were bowing before these men. Bowing to the ground, which the Bible tells you as a future prophecy. Let's go ahead and pull that out real quick to show them that the kings, they're going to come bending their knees.
That's right.
And here they used to do. You're going back to that, right?
Right.
All praise to the Most High. As a matter of fact,
What was Isaiah 60?
yeah,
Isaiah.
you can do Isaiah 60 and 14 or 49 and 21 or 20, 23. And plus we need to do, let's get 46, Isaiah 46. And I think you started 7 talking about the former days after that. Let's get that first real quick. We'll pull this, man. I'll praise to y'all by shooting out that shot. Right? It's a beautiful thing, man, to come under this truth, man. And we're going to pull it all out of scripture, man. Right? To show you that we ain't just saying anything up here, man. And that these are the things that's going to happen, man. The most he can't contradict himself, man. Yeah. All praises, man. We the saints are waiting for that. We ready for that, man.
That's right.
Patiently waiting for that to come, man. And whoever this author is writing this, saw this, wrote it. They were bowing, right? We're gonna give them a future prophecy on that one too as well. All praise. Give me 60. I'll give me Isaiah 49. Give me 23 first. 23 first.
This is Isaiah 49 and 23. God. And kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers. They shall bow down to thee with thy face towards the earth.
That's what happened.
And lick up the dust of thy feet.
That's right.
And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, for I shall not be ashamed. For they shall not be ashamed that wait for me.
Okay, let's hold that. Give me Isaiah 46 real quick and give me 9 real quick. Because what you got to realize, man, is the Most High is true to his word. Everything that goes out of his mouth comes back a pleasing unto him, right? So we just read this, how this man recorded and said they were bowing down, right? But watch this, man. This is a beautiful thing about the Lord, man, right? These secrets are only hidden and they only shown to the surface, right?
Isaiah 46 and verse 9. Remember the former things of old.
Say that one more time.
Remember the former things of old.
So are we remembering this that happened of old right now, right? And the Most High said, remember, right? Let's get a little more.
Continuing. For I am God, and there is none else. I am God, and there is none like me.
There is none like the Most High.
that very thing that they were doing back then, the Most High is bringing it again. This is it's a future prophecy right here. This has not happened yet. And it's funny to me that preachers and pastors can say the Old Testament is done away with. Then you calling Isaiah, Jeremiah, and all them liars.
False prophets.
You call them false prophets. That's coming to pass. Right?
Get Revelations 3 and 9. Is it 3 and 9 where they're gonna bow at our feet?
Yes, 3 and 9.
3 and 9. Just one more
One more.
cherry on the top.
Cherry on top.
Close the door up there.
Revelation 3 and verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet.
That's right.
And to know that I have loved thee.
That's the Most High doing it. So you gonna tell him that's not coming back? You gonna tell him no, they ain't gonna bow before me. He said, I'm gonna make them come and bow at your feet, just like they were doing back in that time.
That's right.
Right? Let's keep going.
The rites of Apollo were founded by Delphos and his Negro mother, Melanius. And the worship of Black Isis and Horus was popular in Rome and the Roman colonies as far north as Britain. When this latter evolved into the worship of the Black Madonna and Black Christ.
Hold that for a second. Now, I'm pretty sure y'all know about the Black Madonna over there. Putin came and revealed that thing, and then the folks, they got it in the bag. It's a Black Mary and a black baby and stuff. Have y'all seen that? You see? That's why it's very important that when we begin to seek, we begin to search widely, right? Because a lot of people don't know that about the Pope and them behind the closed doors. They worship a Black Madonna.
That's right.
They're not going to reveal that to the world, though. You know what they would do to the world economic system and their polygamy? They'll tear this thing up, man. They're not going to show you that.
Hey, yeah, just like he's saying, I got the video on here. It take me a couple minutes to find it, but yeah, Putin just probably a month ago, he came out on whatever media and he opened up a box with a Black Jesus and a Black Mary. I know I showed y'all. Did y'all not see that? The bridge, you see it? Yeah. They worship, and then the Pope and them, they go and pray before a Black Christ and a Black Mary. Black is cold.
Black is cold.
Yeah.
Pull that out to them.
Black is cold.
Taking my stuff there.
Jumping ahead on it now. That's baby step. We gonna get there. Okay, let's go. Oh, just real quick. I asked you earlier, Romans 1 and 7. Give me Romans 1 and 7, and then 1 and 25 real quick.
I got you. This is Romans 1 and verse 7. To all that be in Rome, beloved of God, called to be saints, grace to you and peace from God our Father and the Lord, Mashiach Yahushua.
Mashiach Yahushua. Look, man, this is Paul saying, called to all the beloved, called to be saints. This is all he's speaking to in Rome. The ones that are saints are the ones that made a sacrifice with the Most High in the wilderness. That's
right.
That don't mean saints, don't mean everybody.
Right.
Paul said to those that are called to be saints. Yeah, he couldn't come out and just go in, and even though he was a citizen of Rome, he couldn't go tell them, hey, guess what? You're easy, you're gonna bow down. No, they would have killed him right then and there.
Right.
So he had to talk like in similitudes. He had to say, hey, to the beloved, all those who called to be saints, the ones they knew what he was talking about would turn around. They would catch an ear and be like, oh, I know what you're talking about.
Right.
You're talking about us because we're the ones that keep the law. These other people keep walking. They don't know what's going on.
Right.
So Paul spoke in like holy. Right?
Had to.
He had to. If he would have came out and told him straight up who he was and what his commission, he would have been killed.
Right.
Let me while we on that, hold that 25. Give me 7 and 7. Romans 7 and 7 real quick. Let's get that precept real quick. Because to go on what we're talking about. Watch what it says right here.
This is Romans 7 and 7. What shall we say then? Is the law sin? God forbid. Nay, I have not known sin but by the law. For I have not known lust except the law had said, thou shalt not covet.
Thou shalt not covet. Give me 7 and 7.
Which one is that? 7. Yeah, we get it.
1 and 25.
Yeah, 1 and 25.
I'll praise you.
This is Romans 1 and 25. who changed the truth of God into a lie, and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen.
Who did that? Now that picture that you got of Herodias, let's read that real quick because we want to show you where did you get you want. Here you go. I want you to read that all the way down through that.
Come. Herodotus. What are 3 facts about Herodotus? Who is Herodotus? Herodotus was a Greek writer and geographer. Herodotus marble bust, 2nd century CE, image courtesy of the Metropolitan Museum, New York. Herodotus is the father of history. Some call him the father of lies.
Father who?
Father of lies.
So somebody lied to us. Somebody took the truth and changed it into a lie, right?
Or Herodotus, huh?
Okay.
He recited his historical findings to audiences. Herodotus was a philosopher.
All these inferiors, every last one of them was nothing but devils.
Right.
And they understood exactly what they were doing. Right? They ain't new to this, right? They knew exactly what they were doing, right? What did we read? Bring it at 71. Did y'all read 125?
Yeah.
Okay, give me 71.
It's Romans 7:1. Behold, ye know ye not, brethren, for I speak to them that know the law.
Wait a minute, Paul speaking to who?
Brethren, for I speak to them that know the law.
Is that everybody?
Heathens didn't know the law.
Heathens didn't know the law. How they gonna know the law if it never was given to them? Here's Paul said, I speak, brethren, to those that know the law. They turn around. How can we keep getting this confused of saying that God loves everybody and he gave the law to everybody? And all you got to do is ask forgiveness, you can get the kingdom. And here he is telling you, Paul said, I speak to those who know the law. I don't know what kind of preacher or pastor can get past that.
That's plain.
That's plain.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me go.
I was gonna say, hey, get what is it, John 8:44? We was talking about Herodotus.
Yes.
They call him the father of lies. Let's see what that's talking about.
All praises. Read the precept.
I got it. This is John 8:44. Ye are of your father, the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own,
right?
For he is a liar and the father of it.
Father of lies.
And that's just a clean cut. Clean cut, right? This is how you get your heritage back.
That's right.
Right. Let's continue reading. We got a little more here. We're almost there, usually. Watch this. I'll break this thing down to you, man. This is an encouragement to us to start seeking the truth like never before. Because truly we in the last days.
Right.
Right. You don't want to stand before the Most High, man, empty-handed. Right.
Come on, moving on this page 30. It says Madonna was a Sudanese woman of the 13th century AD. There were also Negro saints of the Catholic Church in Europe.
Wow. Hey, it made me think about the guy that got on our channel. He said he's an African American. He's a Catholic.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Yeah, he said, I want to do a Zoom with you brothers, right? He kind of ran, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Right? It's just to go to show you that we was even in their religions, their churches and everything in Rome, Europe, no matter what you want to call it. Right? Let's keep going.
Come. Negroes, as was said, were deified in early Greece. They appear as gods in Greek mythology.
Whoa. Did Yahushua say we are gods?
That's right.
Here they are calling us gods.
That's right.
What is going on here? Do we need to find that precept that you are called gods? And here they are in Greece calling our people gods.
That's right. They know something we don't know. Yeah.
You know, a lot of folks ain't got time to sacrifice themselves and so they can hear and be filled with the spirit of discernment. Right. And that's the reason why the Lord got to send those to you for that. That's right. And this is why we, as the shepherds, come out and get all this teaching and we give it to the sheep.
That's right. That's right.
In Psalms 82 and verse 6, I have said, ye are gods,
Mm,
and all of you are children of the Most High.
that's right.
And they just said that. They clarified that. They signed that and said it.
Come,
Right?
come.
And this ain't no confusion, because the enemy is the one of confusion, not the Most High.
Right.
Right? Let's keep going.
Wow, this is real deep. You know, I mean, like Chief is bringing out. You know, they even know that we're gods. They used to call us that, and then they figured out, hey, let's stop calling them that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's stop letting them know that who they are, and then we can have power over them.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's
Let's not do what we was doing, and that's how they figured it out.
That's right.
You know what I mean? They cut us off from our heritage, and
Sure did.
even when we was wicked, they was still worshiping us.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Let me keep on going. The chief title of Zeus, greatest of the Greek gods, was Ethiops, that is black. And from the descriptions of Ethiopians in early Greek writings, there can be no doubt of their identity with living Negroes.
Mm. Mm-mm.
Xenophanes of about 550 BC spoke of their black skin and flat noses. And Herodotus, 450 BC, not only does the same, but adds that the Egyptians were like them. Again, Strabo, 1st century BC geographer, wrote of the Ethiopians as black complexion and woolly hair.
Whoa.
Did it say woolly hair?
Yeah, we'll look at it.
So if Yahushua was born and was born for the children of it, he got to look like them.
Right.
Right? And they explain it in this, they had woolly hair.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So if they had woolly hair and Yahushua had woolly hair, what does that tell you? That's a stone cut right there, man. The Most High know his children is, man.
Right.
You're not gonna be able to stand before him and say, I kept your laws and all this stuff, man, even though I'm a heathen of another nation. Nah, you gotta step to the side. You're a dog, you're not getting in.
That's right.
Enjoy your kingdom while you're here. That's what they need to be doing.
That's right.
Let's keep going.
Come on. Snowden says that the Greeks regarded blackness as typical of the Ethiopians' color is apparent not only from descriptions of the Ethiopian skin as the blackest in the world, but the proverbial to wash an Ethiopian white.
Whoa.
Oh,
They trying to go deep on that thing.
let's see on that one.
That is. Pull that next one over.
Come. Black woolly-haired Eurybiates. Excuse me. Troy was black woolly-haired Eurybiates.
So
That word right there is telling you that they had a man that was as a Spartan, head of the Greece army.
okay.
Oh, they won't tell you that. They made a movie called Troy. Right? And it's Edomite jumping around throwing. You know what's funny? I was out and he said, Cap was like, y'all know we the real superheroes, and I don't think our people really understand it.
Right.
They really don't. They look at Superman, White Man, and Incredible Hulk, and be like Thor and all, like them are the guys, man. They mimicking everything from God's people.
That's right.
Every bit of it. They didn't tell you about this right here. A Spartan, the head of the whole army. This is crazy, man. Now we understand about that centurion that came to Christ.
Yeah.
Let me
A little bit too deep.
Let me get on that. I'm gonna go a little further. It says, at the legendary siege of Troy, black men and women fought with great courage.
Mm-hmm.
One of their kings was Black Memnon of Ethiopia, the herald and companion of Ulysses. Hero of Troy was black, woolly-haired Eurybitus. Zeus, father of the gods, is in love with Lamia, a black princess from Africa. Melita, queen of the gods, originally Assyrian, also worshipped in Greece, was black and associated with miscegenation. Excuse me. From her comes the word mulatto. Other black Venuses were melanis, from which is derived melanin, or the pigment in the Negro's skin. And Skoda or Scotia, Egyptian princess married to a Greek, and from whom it is said the name Scotland originated.
That's exactly. That's what it is. They don't teach us that though in school. That's how they got that name. This black woman right here. This is crazy, man. Right? It's funny how they can take time out and put our truth in their books because they put it online and make this junk $1,000, $1,500 just to keep it out of your hands.
Yeah. Right.
She is believed to be the ancestress of the Scots. Wow, black lady.
Black.
The Scotland is named after, and I heard that before.
I did too.
Yeah.
Wow.
I did too.
Scotland means like the land of the black.
That's what it means.
It means black land.
Wow.
All praises, man. All praise. Shimmy, y'all shot.
Later, when Greek knowledge of Africa passed from the mythological to the geographical, and Negroes arrived in numbers, they were no longer divided, but were still well thought of. Herodotus said the Ethiopians are the tallest and handsomest men in the world, and that the kings were chosen for their height and strength.
And I want you to understand, when you hear them saying Egyptians or Ethiopians, they would not call us by our nationality. They wouldn't call us Jews at all. They only said it that one time, and they knew we got to strip and take that away from them. This is people saying, no, you're Ethiopians, right? And we know what the Lord said about the Ethiopians. The Ethiopians going to be slain by the sword.
That's right.
Right? So how, I saw that little thing on the History Channel where they say they have the covenant in Ethiopia at the church. I'm setting up screaming, that's a damn lie. Jeremiah hid it.
Right.
Well, he gonna be the one that find it when he comes back. He don't hid it. What are you talking about, man? Don't nobody know where it's at. Right? But they got this posted on TV. Everything on TV is made to program you. Right? That's why they place it on there, because they want you to believe what they believe. Right?
Amos 9 and 7, Dr. Shot.
Real quick. Just on that same topic.
Our praises, man. Thank the Most High, man, that He's given us a discerning of spirit, man, to be able, man, to understand what is truth and what is a lie, man. Right? And to be rehabilitated from all this paganism that we've been taught, all this idolatry by these churches and pastors and everything, man. Now we're digging in and we're getting the truth and we're getting the understanding, right?
This is Amos 9 and verse 7. Are ye not as the children of Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel?
Okay, this is why they calling us Ethiopians. Come on now, man. This is all in Greece, Rome. This is all they not going to call us Jews. They're not calling us that.
In the Vulgate or Greek edition of the Bible of about 270 BC, they are mentioned as a nation tall and of glossy skin, a people terrible from the beginnings onwards, a nation that is sturdy and treadeth down. Stephen of Byzantium wrote, Ethiopia was the first established country on earth, and the people were the first who introduced the worship of gods and who enacted laws.
It said enacted laws. Who placed laws. We know them not Ethiopians. That's not no Ethiopians doing that. They wasn't giving a law. But they're smart, cunning, intelligent, because they know, let's make this right here. We're going to put it out there, but we're going to make sure we make that so expensive they won't be able to get it. They won't be able to wake up. Most High got His ways, right? Let's keep going.
Page 34. Alas, it says, she is black. It is true, but what matters? Coals are also black, but when alight, they glow like rose cups.
She said coals are black. Let's get Songs of Solomon 1 and 5. Let's get Jeremiah, what is that, 8 and 20, is that 26 or 21? 21, 8 and 21, and I think the Lamentations 4 and 8. Right? I think that's right. Songs of Solomon 1 and 5, Jeremiah 8, 21, and Lamentations 4 and 8, I believe. We'll pull these precepts to go on because it says the face is black as coal. Let's get that, and let's see if that's in the word itself, right? It's a beautiful thing, man, to wake up to this truth, man. You got to remember, man, you got chains on you when you was in that Christianity, man. It had us all there, right? The Most High is graceful enough. He starts to move for His purpose, though, right? So we got to wake up to this. Let's pull these precepts out.
Song of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5. I am black but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem,
All praises.
as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon.
That's right. You look up the word Kadar, that's black, man. It's blacker than Wesley Snipes.
Mhm.
It's black, man, right? All praises to the Most High, man, for this truth and what we reading right
Right, I
here.
knew you were going to go. You love Wesley Snipes.
Yes, Jeremiah 8, I think it's 21.
That's right.
I am black.
King Solomon,
Is that it?
like his Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, that's it. This is Jeremiah 8 and 21. For the hurt of my daughter, of my people, I am hurt. I am black. Astonishment have taken hold of me.
You hear that? I am black. Let's read a little more. Give me that last precept. I'm going to go along with it. I'm going to let them read a little more, and I'm going to pull that last one out. Lamentations 4:8.
Alexander the Great's foremost general was a Negro.
What?
Alexander the Great's foremost general was a Negro.
So they did have us in their army.
That's right.
So that centurion that was in Rome's army was
In Israel.
Woo! That's a cut. That's
Hey,
beautiful.
And no wonder he was able to conquer the whole world.
Aha!
Alexander the Great conquered the whole
He
world.
sure
man.
did. Oh,
Yeah, he was no joke and died at like age 32. You know,
Damn.
so he conquered the whole world. And his general,
well,
you know, a black man. And that just sounds just, you know, it'd be a company or a football team or whatever it is. Oh, the quarterback's great. Yeah, he's pretty good. Or the owner's good. Yeah, that's cool. But it's always the black man that's doing the real work.
There you go.
So Alexander the Great's foremost general was a Negro. Cletus Melas. That is Cletus the black in Latin. Cletus nigger.
Ooh, that's in the Bible.
Right. Greek legends tell of Negroes at the siege of Troy. They also appear on the monuments, especially in Crete. There was Negro Amazons or female warriors too.
see that even our females.
Yeah.
You know, I never knew that. I'll be honest with you. Man. As I began to read that thing, I was like, it's just like the world. I was like, whoa, let me back up for a minute.
Hey, because even some of our women are hardcore.
Yeah.
And some of our women, they scared of our women, man.
Yeah.
Hey, these nations, Chinese man, white man, they run up. I mean, some of them they'll bark and do their thing on a woman. They'd rather deal with a woman than a man. But some of our women can beat them down too.
Sure
You
can.
know what I mean? Golly, we had Amazon with a golly.
But a lot of people don't know this truth, though, right?
Oh, you got something to say?
No, that was,
Let me.
Go ahead. One more last little thought. Just like Brittany Griner and they infatuated with these 6'9"
Yes.
big black girls, black women and stuff like that. Liz Cambage, they infatuated with these big old black women. You know what I mean? Lisa Leslie. You know, and because they know, hey, them women ain't no joke. They women, they kick your ass.
Snap. Yeah.
Hey, man.
This is Lamentations 4 and verse 8. Their visage was blacker than a coal.
Right.
We just read that at the top of the verse. Her face was like a stone.
Mm-hmm.
Is that all?
They are not known in the streets. Their skins cleave unto their bones. It is withered. It has become like a stick.
This Bible is black history.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is, man. How in the world can you look at it and read it in another way? Take it out of account. It's black history, man. Right? They know it. So they take from it and add it and put it in the books and stuff because they know we're not going to get it so that we can read it.
This is page 37. Since Negroes were so well thought of, there must have been considerable mating of them with whites. But there is little mention of it.
That's right.
With no color prejudice, there evidently wouldn't be any. Such mention as we have is because when the white wife of a white man bore a mulatto child, it was clear proof of adultery, which was then punished with death.
That word mulatto means mix. So when a man was in the slave field, I'm going to steal one from Pastor to Stephen Darby. That white women were like, wait till you leave. I'm bringing him on in.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
God,
That's a
man.
beautiful thing, man.
Yeah. They even got a rapper named Lotto out. I don't know if, you kids understand that, that's short for mulatto, what we going in right now, meaning a mixed person.
Mix.
Right?
Right.
You understand that? Okay. Con. Let me go to the next. Con, page 38. Negroes have been coming into Europe for nearly 3,000 years.
Wait a minute. You say 3,000 years?
Negroes have been coming into Europe for nearly 3,000 years.
When did Yahweh Shah die?
2,023 years ago, approximately.
Yeah, we,
How did they hold this from us, King?
right.
How?
Hey, you know what they say? Like if you want to hide things from niggas, put it in
Put it
the
in the book.
And you know what they say? If you want to hide something from a nigga, you put it in a book.
That's right.
Put it in a book.
Man.
They won't get it. They won't read it.
Right.
We give them everything they want in the world. We give you Nicki Minaj J's and all that stuff. We give you all that, man. Give you these rappers and stuff. That'll keep you occupied. That'll keep you busy. It'll keep you from seeking within.
Right.
Right? Let's keep going.
Negroes have been coming into Europe for nearly 3,000 years, not to mention their being there in prehistoric times. And we shall see them there too in considerable numbers. A fact that leading historians have either not thought of or chose not to see.
They didn't want to see that, did they?
Nah.
They thought of it. We don't want to see that, right? My goodness, man. Right? That's why it's so important that we understand what the Most High means when he said, seek me. Right? He's given us grace and mercy enough to allow us to be woken up to this truth. Right? Let's keep going.
It's page 40, and this is a section that says Notes on the Black Madonna. The earliest traditions of the saviors of mankind, from Buddhas to Jesus, depict them as black or dark skinned. Let me read that again.
Read it again, because they didn't catch that, right?
It says Notes on the Black Madonnas. The earliest traditions of the saviors of mankind, from the Buddhas to Jesus, depict them as black.
Wow.
Right.
Hold on, King. So how is it that we able to still watch movies like Passion of Christ, Moses, David, and all these showing these white man posers? Because that's what they are.
Right.
We don't find no, even in churches and stuff, they got them hanging up in the window, right?
They had them on the little fan you get in the church.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
the fans.
Stand. You like you fanning yourself
with
looking at
Jesus.
them.
Jesus.
Right.
Oh,
Jesus.
man.
Yeah, he's giving you that,
Wow.
that good air.
Wow. It's
Yeah.
good. And it's even good because we're going to find out who changed that.
Come.
Are they going to change that
Oh, yeah.
from that to what they believe?
Or dark skinned. Eisler R. says that Josephus, Jewish historian of the first century, said that Christ was a man of simple appearance, mature age, dark skin,
Wow.
with little hair.
Dark skin. But it's not showing that that's not being publicized across the world today, right? It's showing them of their race, what color he is. And then if you go up and ask somebody that's a pastor or preacher, say, what color is Christ? They say color don't matter. I'm just telling you history and facts. He was a dark-skinned man, right? This is how they keep that woo on us, keep us asleep, okay? Right? Let's keep going.
Now, and then it says about 4.5 feet, 54, 58 inches tall. You know, I'm gonna go down to the next part. It says the original text says Eisler would give offense to believing Christians and their Hellenistic ideal of male beauty. Therefore, they changed the pen picture of Christ.
Say that one more time. It's very important. They did what?
Therefore, they changed the pen picture of Christ to ruddy, 6 feet high, well grown, burnable, erect, handsome, blue-eyed.
They changed them what? Give me Job 9:24 and 1 Maccabees 3:48. Let's go ahead and find that in the word itself. They changed. Read that one more time. They did what? Because somebody came along and said, you're no longer black, you're no longer dark. We're going to change you to blue-eyed Jesus.
Right. The original text says Eisler would give offense to believing Christians in their Hellenistic ideal of a male beauty. Therefore, they changed the pen picture of Christ to ruddy, 6 feet high, well grown, vulnerable, erect, handsome, blue eyes.
Wow. Let's bring it down to the word itself. What they do?
9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
He did what?
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
So all through the Bible, you got all this dark race and everything. They changed every last bit of it. Turned them into white Jesus. Every one of the prophets changed them all to blue-eyed white men. Right? Is that all on that? Give me Maccabees. What was I say? First Maccabees 3. Yes, sir.
This is First Maccabees 3:48. And laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images.
That's just what happened right here.
Right.
How do you get around that? They just said, no, we're not looking at that or worshiping it. We're going to paint this into our likeness. Future prophets right here told you that was going to happen, and it happened. That's amazing, right?
That is amazing.
Right? We wasn't getting this while we was trapped, right? The Most High was graceful enough to move the scales,
Right.
right? And we understand truth over a lie. Let's keep going.
Come. Yeah, like you said, the Most High is graceful enough to wake us up to understand, hey, hold on, that's a lie. Not only because some people understand that, you know, Christ ain't white, but they still go around it and they just tolerate it.
Yep.
But no, the Bible told us, you know what I mean, we hate sin.
That's right.
That sin, a lie sin is a lie.
That's right.
That's a lie. Whenever I see that, that's an indication that I don't need to be around that.
That's right.
You know, they tell us that, hey, that's a lie. It ain't nothing else you can tell me.
That's right.
You can't fix that.
Come on.
That's a lie.
That's right.
Let me keep going. Page 41. A portrait of Christ, entirely apocryphal and with absolutely no foundation in truth, was conceived somewhere along the line by a European artist according to European ideals of beauty.
Hold on. We just read that and showed you. Now they had their people come and they will paint the images of their likeness.
That's right.
It just told you that in this book, and it says the same thing in the word of power itself.
Right.
How many more times? How many more? Right?
I don't know. Yeah, it's a call.
Did that just pop on?
Yeah, it just came on.
Okay. Lucky. A portrait of Christ, entirely apocryphal and with absolutely no foundation in truth, was conceived somewhere along the line by a European artist.
That's right. That's right.
According to European ideals of beauty, and that seems to have served as concept for thousands of pictures that since followed.
Wow.
Since the first one or ones were entirely the product of imagination, it follows that all the rest are. Their only value is artistic.
Wow.
He said the picture of Christ, that picture that you look at, the only value is it of, you know, oh, the artist did a good job in creating. You know what I mean? It has no value. It's not holy. We step on it at camp.
That's right.
We have, we're going to have to start doing that more. As soon as they come up, hey, step on that for me real quick.
That's right.
You know what I mean? We know if you can step on that picture of the white Jesus, then we know that you're not bound to that spirit.
That's right. We're gonna got another page here. One more turn on. Okay, that right here, I want to show them. Go back to that picture. I would like to do this right here. Let's show them what y'all doing. Show them that pictures they got. They got them. I ain't this they can see, but if they look at them pictures, you can see that we were black all through Rome, Greece, Italy. We in our armies and everything, man. This stuff is recorded. It's in a book. We just got to read, right? We got to seek the Lord at every cost. Right? So take a good look at that, man. It's very important. This way you don't have no one to deceive you anymore in life, man. So when we understand that we read in Romans, we read in that power went to the Gentiles, the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
All
praise to the Most High.
Come on, man. Y'all give a round of applause to the Most High, man. All blessing, man. Be able to allow us to get the spirit of discernment to go and find a book, a historical book, man, and bring it to our people, man, to teach our people, man. This is the beginning of your healing, right? Right. Real quick, if we can get this, my last precept. What is that thing I need? Is that First Chronicles 7:14, or is that Second Chronicles 7:14? If my people who are called by my name. Is it second and 7:14? All praises, man.
Hey, that was very powerful too. That was some awesome investigative research you did there, King. You know what I mean? We appreciate that because we ain't just going off imaginations and I bet and what somebody said in conversation, at a card game or we smoking reefer and talking about how we used to rule the world. No, this is real stuff. And it's real when they put it in a book. Yep. You gotta go, you know what I mean? So that was amazing. And that's what we do is we try to put, paint the picture with practical history and things like that, practicality, and the Bible, where you can see what the Bible is talking about through history. That's how you can see it. That's amazing. That's beautiful. And like she said, the point in even bringing this out is showing you that just because it was in Rome don't mean it was white folks. It was all just white folks he's talking to in the New Testament. They go to Corinth and Ephesus. It don't mean that just because they was over there, it was just white people they was talking to. Like you said, man, we was all over there. We all in their armies. We cooking their food. We cleaning it. We all over there. He wasn't just talking to just any old Romans or Ephesians. He talking to black folks.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Come on.
Yeah. This is Second Chronicles 7:14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sins and heal their land.
That's right.
That's what it's all about.
Come
All praises. Captain, want to close it out in prayer.
Come. Hey, and before we go on the prayer, I want to get a couple precepts just because, especially for my mother. I want to just show you something, not
mother for allowing us to come here. Man.
Yeah. Appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Yeah. And because, and that's all I wanted to show is that we are keeping the commandments. And she wasn't here when we got that first one in Leviticus. Can we get it one more time just to show her this is why we doing this?
Oh, yes. You want to get that? I think I'm going to get one for number 24 and 7 too. Oh, you got that one.
And appreciate y'all for bearing with us.
Yeah,
everybody that came out, all praise to the Most High. Yeah.
All praise.
All praise. All praise.
I got that Leviticus whenever you're ready.
This is Leviticus 23, starting at 33. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, The 15th day of the 7th month shall be the feast of Tabernacle for 7 days unto the Lord. On the first day shall be an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the 8th day shall be an holy convocation unto you. And ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. It is a solemn assembly.
Right.
And ye shall do no servile work therein.
Praise is kind.
You got one, King?
Real quick, I get that too. This is Numbers 24, verse 5. How good, godly are the tents of Jacob in thy tabernacles, O Israel. We in the tents right now.
That's right.
That's a beautiful thing. That precept goes right along with it, right? So this is a commandment. This is something we have to do.
Oh, yeah,
You got that real quick.
Yeah, the tents, you know what I mean? When they seen our tents, they said we was aligned and set up certain ways when we came out of Egypt. Right. You know what I mean? The tribe of Judah was to the east or, over here, and Simeon and Levi was right here. And, we was all set up all perfectly, right? And that's what they said when they looked from afar. They said, how beautiful are your tents? We got order. You know what I mean?
As like when I was reading there in Leviticus, it was telling that we are supposed to give sacrifices on those days. We know right now we don't have a temple standing and the priest put in a place, right? But in the wisdom of Sirach, it tells you how to give your offering, sacrifice. This is Sirach 35:1. He that keepeth the law bringeth offering enough. He that taketh good heed to the commandment offereth a peace offering. So that's how we give our offerings now.
That's right.
You keep the law That is the offering that we bring to the Most High.
That's right. That's right. That's
That
right.
is
That's right.
That's right.
That's awesome.
That's awesome, man.
Your sacrifice is keeping the law.
That's
And
right.
you know what we doing right now? Keeping the law,
Keeping
like
the
he
law.
told us. You know, with General Red. You know what I mean? In Leviticus, the 8th day, we need to get together.
That's right.
We commanded to get together. You know what I mean? We commanded to get together, and that's what we're doing, keeping the law. This is our sacrifice. That's a beautiful one, King. Let me get. I got two more. Can you give me First Maccabees 2 and 50? First Maccabees chapter 2, verse 50 and 51 about the shot. Yes, sir.
51.
50 and 51. We're about to close up, y'all. I just want to make a point here.
This is First Maccabees 2 and 50. Now therefore, my sons, be ye zealous for the law, and give your lives for the covenant of your fathers. Call to remember what acts our fathers did in their time. So shall ye receive honor in an everlasting name.
Right. I'll pray.
So the Bible is telling us to give our life for this law. You know, we read earlier that the dragon is going to come against the remnant of the woman's seed, which is Israel or the Israelites, and he's going to persecute them, but not just them, the ones that are keeping the law. The ones that are keeping the law, that are going under persecution and things are going on with them, those are the ones that the Lord is dealing with, right? But the Bible says to give your life for the law. You know what I mean? Whatever it takes, we need to be out here. We need to be together. We need to be doing, what the Bible says we need to be doing and keeping these laws. You know, last one I'm gonna give. Let me see. Last one is where'd it go? Acts 10 and 14 about this shot. Last one, Acts 10 and 14. We need to be doing whatever we can do to keep these laws.
That's right.
Know? The Bible said, "Give your life for the law."
That's right.
This is Acts 10 and verse 14. But Peter said, "Not so, Lord, for I have never eaten anything that is common or unclean."
That's it.
My point going there is Peter was telling the Lord, he had a dream, about the food, and it actually was animals, and the Lord was telling him, "Rise, Peter, kill and eat." Well, we understand later on in that chapter, Peter understood that dream was not about eating food. It was about men, calling men clean or unclean, right?
Exactly.
But my point in going there is Peter had a dream, and the Lord told him to go ahead and eat. It just not as a test, but just showing him something. And Peter told the Lord, "No, Lord, I keep the law."
That's right.
He said, "No, Lord, I ain't never did that. I ain't never broke your law." You know what I mean? And that's how we need to be. And can't nothing, not even the Lord himself could tell Peter to break his law. And that's after Christ died.
Right.
Not even the Lord himself could convince Peter to break the law.
That's right.
And that's how we gotta be. We have to be like, can't nothing change this. I got to keep this. I have to do what my Father said do.
Like that.
Right. I know if anybody or anything comes and tells me different, then they come with another gospel. They come with another gospel, and I gotta chop that down. Right? Because the Lord don't say something and just stop it. So the point is, we keeping the law. Let's give our life for the law and continue this thing and let it grow. All praise to the Most High power of Yahweh. Let's give ourselves a round of applause again, y'all. Let's just hanging out with us. Yeah. Thank you, Ebony. Thanks for coming out. I know it's your first time being with us.
Yeah.
All praise to the Most High.
All praise.
Yeah. We appreciate it. Judy, in the house, you made it down today. Came down today. All praise. We got the live up. The brothers is in the house.
All praise.
I'm glad the general and Hannah got to join us. All praise to the Most High.
All praises.
Yeah.
Beautiful thing, man. To see what the Most High is doing.
That's right. So we're gonna close out. Again, we like to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash. You know what I mean? That is to say, we praise the Most High God in the name of His Son Yahweh Shai, and in the name of the Holy Ghost or the Holy Spirit. So we're gonna close out. We'll, Lord willing, we said rolling, right? Yeah, Most High willing, we'll handle camp.
When y'all leave, when you leave, so what we'll do, I'm gonna try to put me and him gonna go. We're gonna go out. We just gonna take I'm gonna try to fit them
Oh,
sides
yeah.
in the car.
Yeah.
Him gonna go post up on
Yeah.
Shabbat,
Okay.
and then you get back, we'll pick up. We need to also discuss and talk to them about Alabama too. What a lot of people
Come on.
asking about that.
Mhm.
Let them know we had all this in the month. The trumpet,
Yeah. Come.
Yeah, we ain't forgot about it.
Come. So leadership, we got, we gonna get together with that trip to Alabama. We still want to see the what is it called? EJI? Yeah, the slave museum. We still want to make a trip down there to Alabama and Montgomery, Alabama, and watch out for the chairs and stuff and people have. Yeah, but
I've been practicing my swing.
yeah, I know my joke was a little corny, but still. So we still trying to plan a trip down there. We had these 3 holy days that we were able to participate in this month. All praise to the Most High, within the last month. And I think the next one may just be Hanukkah, right? Next one's Hanukkah, so that's a little while. But we got a little space so we can plan this next trip to Alabama. Lord willing, about 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours. We go down there and see this slave museum, and we'll take whoever wants to come, Most High willing. We'll have a good time and get some more by history. Uncover these this truth, Come. Anybody got any questions or comments? Hit the email or the Gmail actually. It's trees TREEZ elect ELECT 144@gmail.com.
That's right.
And we'll be back on the holding camp this weekend. I'll be out of town, but